Hi, Patric Chan here. In today's series, today's training is going to be on digital product business for newbies. So how it works and how to fulfill an order, like how to you actually set it up when you receive an order, right? Because digital product is sort of different and the fulfillment has to do with, well, digitally to them. It's not like shipping out our products and so on. So what is a digital product business? Again, like I shared earlier, we're just going to start from the very beginning so that I can give you an entire overview. So a digital product business is basically the business of selling knowledge or information package digitally. So how do you sell knowledge? How do you sell information? You need to package them and they will need to be delivered digitally, not through like some CDs and so on. You can do that, but we're going to focus on digital in that sense, okay? So here are some basic ideas like the knowledge or information can be packaged as ebooks or reports or a bundle, and they will be delivered in PDF files video courses. And video courses will be delivered like MP3 files or online streaming. Like for instance, if you did upgrade to get the recorded version, you actually buy video courses, right? So if you get that, then you know that, hey, after you have done with the training, you can watch the recorded version, or if you have missed the other classes, you can access all of those. Those are all in MP4 files, or should I say online streaming, because we're streaming the videos over to you. And we also give the slides, right? And when we give the slides is considered as the information in the sense, and they could be considered as a report. So they are delivered in PDF. When we sell the recorded version of the Newbie series, it's basically selling knowledge or information in the format of PDF and also in the format as video course. So I want to bring that up as an example because you are in the program so that you can relate to it much more easier than just giving you some kind of theory and so on. So if you get the recorded version, you access the PDF and also you access the online streaming. So let's continue from here. The digital product business is also known as the e-learning business or sometimes the info product business. So you may hear this word, sometimes they call it e-learning, sometimes they call it info product business, but essentially they are all the same, right? So let me just explain this a bit deeper. The digital product business, it's in the knowledge industry where we are providing knowledge, whether it's your own product or someone else's product, but in this case, it is our own product. And knowledge is delivered through an e-learning product, right? So this is why I call it e-learning business. The word e-learning, basically, they are learning on the internet. Or the classic name is called info product business, stands for information business, right? Or information product. Because after all, we are selling information. As the core of it is actually information, right? So this is why it is called either one of these names. So what are customer actually paying for? Now the customers are not interested about your ebook or your PDF file. The customer are not interested with your videos, your MP4. They are interested with what? The solutions that they get from the product. So essentially, I want you to understand this. You are not selling an ebook. You're not selling some PDF files. You are not selling videos. You are selling solutions, right? And these solutions, it's actually in the information or the knowledge that you provide to your customers. So what kind of solutions that you are actually providing to them when you're selling a digital product? Okay, so the first one is that you are in the business of solving a problem. So the information or the knowledge, whichever you want to call it, if I use the word information or I use the word knowledge, I'm referring to the same thing here. That what can you help them to solve with your knowledge, with your information? So This can be anything. Let's say you are in the parenting niche. I'm just making this up. It can be any niche markets, right? So if you're in the parenting niche market, they may say, let's say they have problem for getting their kids to be unattached to say a mobile device, right? I mean, like 8 hours a day, the kid is just looking at the mobile device. Let's say that is the issue, right? So the parents have a problem, right? So they have a problem. Now, they have a problem and they need to find a way to solve it. I mean, there is no machine that they can buy to solve it. There's no food they buy to solve it, but they can solve that problem by having the knowledge or the information to teach or guide the child or the kid, right? So that knowledge, that information will help the parents to solve their problem, where the problem is to get their kid to be unattached from the phone, right? So now that is a type of so-called problem and the parents are willing to pay for. That is what I mean by solving a problem. So in this world, in almost any niche markets, right, they have problems. And let's say you go for, let's say, stock trading niche, right? So the problem is that someone wants to learn how to start stock trading, but he or she doesn't know how to do that. Then there is information that person can buy to learn how to do stock trading. Make sense? Now, the other reason why customers are paying for a digital product, which is a form of solutions, is basically to find a quicker path to their goal. Like for instance, I'm in the niche of internet marketing and also digital marketing. Customers comes to me, buy my digital products because I provide them a quicker path to their goal. So let's say they want to start their knowledge-based business. Right now, they can go and try to figure out by themselves, or they can buy my digital product where I will help them to accelerate, to help them to have a quicker path to their goal. Like we have some of my clients here in the program, the reason why they invest is because, hey, you know what? It's great to learn from Patric, but it will be better if I can get advice from Patric. I can get him to train me step by step and give me all the solutions step by step and all the tools and resources for me to achieve success. So this is what I call by a quicker path to their goal. So they may already have something going on, but hey, instead of them spending like years, right, to figure out the answer, why not I just spend a minimum sum of money and to acquire Patric's expertise, Patric's knowledge, information, and so on, so that I can have the solution, right? This is what I mean. So if you understand this, you also understand that customers, like I said, remember, I'm not buying your videos. They don't care about your videos. They don't care about your PDF nonsense. They don't. They just care about the content in it, right? But of course, you must know how to package the product so that it also looks attractive to them. So why selling a digital product it is so lucrative? I mean, there are all kinds of business models out there. You can sell services, you can sell physical products, you can sell those e-com products, you can sell health supplements. But why selling a digital product, which is an info product that is delivered digitally, it is so lucrative, right? Here are the reasons. And I want you to understand this so that you kind of grasp the entire concept of how all of this is put together, all right? So the first one is that it's highly valuable because it's not a thing, but a solution. So if you sell, say, a physical product, again, I'm not saying physical product is not good, but I'm just trying to give you an example so that you know what I mean, so that you can do a comparison. So let's say you sell a physical product. Let's say you sell sunglasses, right? Let's say you sell. So sunglasses is a thing, right? Of course, you can explain about the perceived value of these sunglasses and all this kind of cool stuff, but sunglasses is still sunglasses is a thing. At the same time, it doesn't really provide a solution in that sense because they can also buy these sunglasses elsewhere. It's also a type of commodity. But when you're offering solution, it's highly valuable and people are willing to invest in product that is highly valuable, right? I mean, let me just give you an example, right? So let's say you buy a course from me, let's say, right? And I say, hey, if you buy a course from me, the bonus is that I'm going to give you a free phone, right? A free phone. Or the bonus is I can give you 12 months archive of my training, right? Now, which one would you take? Now, likely you will take my content rather than a phone, because you know a phone is worth X amount of dollars in the market. But you know my content is priceless, because my content can help you make even much more money. But a phone is just a phone. A phone is a thing. Information can be solutions. So imagine you're in the business of selling a product that's highly valuable. So when it's highly valuable, obviously you can fetch a much higher price rather than competing with commodity like shirts. You know, shirt is a commodity. It's a thing, right? You can't go too high about it. I mean, again, it's a shirt. All right. Next, you have zero fulfillment costs. And I teach my students, my clients to sell their digital products, right, in the 30-day income program. Well, they don't have to come up with any product cost because it is information, it is knowledge. Now, here's the thing, it is something that is created from thin air. Technically, it is just downloading electrons. So there's zero fulfillment cost. Can you just imagine that? What kind of business can be better than this when you're in the education business where it's highly valuable and there's zero fulfillment cost? Next, you have no inventory. Unlike selling physical products require to have inventory management, right? This one, no inventory. Not only inventory can be troublesome, inventory will also means more cost. No inventory, no cost. No warehouse, no nothing. Now, I sell physical products as well. I need to have my products, the inventory, in a warehouse so that they can be drop shipped and so on. That's a lot of cost. That's a lot of work in that sense. Next, you can automate the fulfillment. When someone purchases a digital product, the whole process can be automated. And I'm going to share with you how to do that in today's walkthrough. Lastly, for me, this is like my favorite part of a digital product business. If you are skillful, if you are well trained and you understand how to do all this, if you level up and pass the newbie stage, guess what? If you're skillful, you can create your own customers. Now, isn't that crazy? Like, for instance, someone may not have any interest to, say, buy a course from me. But with my expertise, I will know how to create the interest in them, and it will lead them to consider to buy the course. Of course, I'm not doing this to manipulate them and so on, but I'm just educating them how my course, my program can help them to achieve so much more. I'm just telling them what they are missing out because they weren't aware of, because this is a part of the education. So now imagine this, if you are skillful and you can create your own customers, my gosh, you are so-called being able to print money in that sense. Means that if you want money, you know that you put your time into working, you will be able to make money. So don't you think that selling a digital product business is very lucrative? Now, I want to teach you something further here. There are two types of customers when you want to build the digital product business. I'm going to say this again. You understand what is a digital product business right now? It's info product business or e-learning product business where you are in the knowledge-based industry. Okay, I just want you to always remember that. So there are two types of customers. Now, the obvious one that most people are focusing on is the type of customer who are already looking for the solution, right? So like they're looking for how to solve ABC. Like they will go to Google and search for how to get traffic, how to write a book, how to become a public speaker, how to take care of my kids, how to start parenting, how to build 6 apps, how to become fit, and so on. So those are the audience that most of the time people are focusing on. And that's what also the so-called gurus and experts will teach. And then a lot of newbies will go after that. But imagine if you are a newbie, it can be quite competitive because you're also competing with the experts who are targeting this market, right? So there's another type of customers in the digital product business that many people may not be tapping on. And these are the type of customers who are interested in the topic. Now, what do I mean? Now, they are interested about the topic, but they are not searching for the answer at this moment of time. So the whole concept is that if you are in the knowledge-based business, what you do is that you spend the time to build your personal brand. Now, when I talk about brand, I'm not referring to, wearing fancy watch or putting on suit, wearing tie, and all those funny nonsense that you see all this wannabe branding gurus talk about. It's sort of hilarious if you think again, like, if you wear suit and you wear tie and you're supposed to be able to position yourself to be a guru expert, even if you're not, you're supposed to pretend. That would be like fake till you make it sort of stuff. I mean, to me, that is kind of silly in my humble opinion. Go and rent a mansion and pretend that's like your house, or you're broke, but you go and rent a car, like a sports car to show off, or those kind of stuff, right? It doesn't make sense to me in that sense, right? But when I talk about branding, it's actually positioning yourself to be a reliable source, and you execute your brand by actually being the brand instead of trying to make up like the brand, right? So being the brand means that you yourself needs to have the quality in a sense. And in this case, it's really simple. It is just about knowing your market, knowing the answer to their solutions. So there are people who are in the market. I mean, these prospects, right? They're interested in this topic. For instance, someone may be interested about skincare. All right, let's say, right? But this person, it is not ready to buy any information about taking care skincare. But if this person continue to see you over and over and over again and see that, hey, you're delivering so much content or you're sharing information or knowledge, eventually this prospect, when this person is ready to learn how to improve his or her skincare, guess who this person will think of? This person will think of you. So my point is this: when we are building the knowledge-based business, in this case, the digital product business, we are always focusing on the two types of customers, not just one. The first one, the one that's already looking for the solution, these are the so-called hunter's game, which means that, hey, I got to sell my product, so I'm going to look for someone who is looking for the product. But then there's always the farmer's game, where we are planting the fruits, right? So they may not want to buy anything right now, but later on, they may be interested to buy. All right, okay? So the next one I'll share with you is the optimization idea. So I'm going to go through the next topic right now. From the optimization ideas session here, I have 4 optimization ideas to give you. The first one is, how do you actually sell a digital product? So here are the 3 common models of selling a digital product. There's a grammar error there. It's supposed to be selling a digital product without the S. Here are 3 common models, okay? The first model is called the free digital product, and then there will be a main offer, which means that you give products for free, digital product that has real value. Now, I'm not saying those nonsense 2-page report or something like that, like really good content product, for instance, right? This class, like real content. The rules are simple. If you're gonna give something that someone would actually be willing to pay for it. If you think that nobody's going to pay for it, don't give it, which means that it doesn't have the quality, right? Would someone pay for this free digital product that you're going to give away for free? If you can answer to yourself yes, then, well, you have something that is valuable enough for you to give away for free, right? Doesn't matter if someone will pay $5 for it or $10, but someone will be willing to part their money for your content. If it's not, then no, it won't work. Then after they do that, you have a main offer, which is the main digital product that you want to sell. And after they purchase that, you will have an upgrade offer from the main offer. So this is a very, very simple model. The second model is that you sell a low price digital product. So this is where we call it the so-called front end. And then there will be an upgrade offer after they have purchased. And then after that, there's also another upgrade. We call this upgrade offer number 2. Now, the difference of these 2 models is that the second model is you don't try to capture leads. You don't do that. You don't focus on free subscribers. You focus on selling the product and building your customer database right from the gate. Like immediately, you're focusing on selling a product. Now, this is usually low price digital product, and the right so-called, I will use the word so-called right because I do want to get into argument with all these other experts and so on. But in my world, I call them the value products. It's low price, but it doesn't mean it's low quality. So if you sell, say, a book, right? As your low price digital product, it should have a lot of bonuses and so on, so that it's much more higher value than just a book, right? So these are the two different models. And then you have the third model of selling a digital product is this, where you provide free training. And in the free training or after the free training, there will be an offer from a mid to high ticket price point. So in terms of mid and high ticket price point, it's very subjective to your business model. I can't even give you a ballpark price, right? I mean, to some $500 is a lot of money. Right? To some $500 is really nothing to invest in themselves. So I do not know where you're looking at, what is considered mid or high and so on. It's subjective to each individual. So this model is needed when you want to sell a digital product that's slightly higher price, where the market would need to have more education before they can make a proper decision, right? So this is the model where you see people give away, say, free webinars, and then after the end of the webinar, they provide content, and then they will have a program. I mean, I use 3 of these models. Don't get me wrong, I'm a marketer, so I'm proud to tell you I use all of these models, and we sell very successfully. And of course, when I do this, I feel proud because I know I'm helping my clients. So I'm not selling for the sake of selling. I'm selling because I know my products are transformative, that if they go through my program, well, chances are if they take action, they can get results, they can get back 10x, 20x, or whatever that they want to do with it, right? So for the third model here, after the free training, there will be the mid or to high ticket, but sometimes they may not purchase because they are not ready yet. Then you got to have another offer where it's the low price digital product. So these are the 3 common models of selling a digital product. It's never just one digital product to sell. If you just sell one digital product, it's quite slow for you to accumulate any significant income. And chances are, if you are running ads to build a business, you wouldn't be able to even break even, because most of the time, your significant income comes from the back end. And again, I'm not saying this from a standpoint of, hey, you got to be a salesperson. No, when you do this, you have to be someone who is enlightened, because you want to help people. Like when I do my courses, when I provide even free content, I know that these are valuable knowledge that can help someone. It's never about me, it's always about them. If you don't believe me, if you've seen some of my clients who are in my 30-day e-income program, they will tell you like how much value I actually give to them, right? All right, so the second optimization tips that I want to share with you is this, is that prospects don't become customers instantly. So this is like another myth that many newbies got it wrong, because they buy those $27 courses, $47 courses from all these gurus, experts about making money from Facebook ads and all this kind of stuff, right? You know what I mean? You've seen those like, oh, you can go ahead and start running Facebook ads, and then you just need to spend less than how much sales you get, and then you'll be rich. Every day you just arbitrage that, and then you'll be wealthy, and you can buy this course for just like $47, right? So guess what? It rarely happens that way, because prospects don't become customers instantly, which means that your ads conversion probably won't do magic for you right away. It takes a while for customers to get familiar with you, to understand your brand, especially if you just come out. And of course, I'm saying this in the sense that I'm guessing that you are a newbie. I mean, this is newbie series, so I just want to set the stage right. So, if you are like super ninja or guru, that's a whole different story, all right? So the way how you do it right is that give content, even paid content, for free to showcase your expertise, because again, prospects don't become customers instantly. They are watching you. They are seeing how you sharing your content, showing your expertise. So in this game, the way how you showcase your expertise is to give content. Like sometimes I even give away my paid content just to show how valuable my stuff is. Now, I want you to understand this in this industry. If you are congruent in what you do, you don't need to say, oh, this is my secret information, this is my secret tips and so on, that, I cannot reveal this out, because if I reveal this, I have nothing else to sell, right? If you resonate from that angle, I think that it's going to be a challenge for you to build a business long term. You must always have the mentality that there are always more, that we live in a world, in this knowledge business, in a world that's full of abundance. Like, you can never finish coming up with new knowledge or new information. Next, follow up with your prospects. When they first go to your webpage, if they don't buy, it doesn't mean that they are not going to buy. You need to follow up with them. And third is that your marketing message, right? Although it is for the specific niche market, but is it addressing the specific problem? So let's take parenting. So a parent may want to know many things like, how to get the kids to learn faster, get the kid to be happier, get the kid to be more obedient and so on. So you get to know what is a specific problem that the parent is trying to solve and give that to her or to him. Not by telling them, hey, there are like 10, 50 things that I'm going to give it to you, because then they don't see the specific problem and they are looking at a whole general thing. When they look at the whole general thing that you have, then chances are they may look for other solutions. Third, don't sell a book. In this business, don't sell a book unless it is for customer acquisition, which means that your digital product business or the info product business should never be focused on selling a book. The same content for your book, right, can be turned into video training, home study course, where you put checklists, mind maps, PDFs, videos, step-by-step guide, and so on. Online membership, split it up into like separate modules and put inside a membership, or even live virtual training, split up each chapter, go on a live virtual training and do the training. So the trick here is always to package your product so that it looks attractive. Next is this, always take advantage of it being digital. See, if it's a digital product, you got to make sure that you make full use of it. It's really such a waste that I've seen people selling digital product but not really doing it digitally. First thing is this, if it's a digital product, you can launch an affiliate program because you have higher profit margin. Now, what is your profit margin for a digital product? It's a trick question. The answer is 100%, right? So if it's 100%, it means that you can give 30%, you can give 40%, you can give 50% commissions and so forth. I've even go to the extreme of giving 80% commission for digital products. Now, of course, for like a coaching program, we cannot give 50% because there's a lot of work, there's a lot of cost and so on. But if it's digitally download products, well, what's your cost? So like the newbie series, for those who get the recorded version, we even allow them to join the affiliate program where we pay out 80% commissions. Do you know how crazy is that? They are now out there giving away newbie series for free as well. And then they'll be able to earn 80% commission for each recorded version being sold. So that is a good deal. Now, but for me, it is still a good deal because although I only make the 20%, but hey, 20%, it is better than nothing. You see that? Because it's 100% profit margin. Next, if it's digital, then you can automate your lead generation, your follow-up emails, your fulfillment, and all those aspects. We're not going to cover all of this because this is advanced. And if you're in my program, then of course I'll be covering all of this step by step. But if you're not in my program, that's fine because this is not like a pitch to get you into my program. My key point here, always remember, if you are in the digital product business, take advantage of automating it. It's digital. Why are you not automating it? Seriously, I've seen people who sell ebook where they ask their customer to do online banking and WhatsApp them the receipt. And then they check by going to their bank account, and then they will email to the customer an attachment of the PDF ebook. Get it? Like, it's quite crazy because it's a digital product business and you're doing all this manually. What a waste, right? Lastly, if it's a digital product business, build it for worldwide market. Why would you want to do it just in your city or in your country? Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's a good idea to start local, right? As in, like, if you're in Singapore, then you can create a digital product for the Singapore market first. If you are in US, you can create for, if you're in Florida, maybe you just want to create a product specific for people in Florida first. I mean, you can do that, right? But after that, you got to do it as a worldwide business because it's digital product. There's no boundary, there's no borders in that sense. Because you don't need to ship product, you don't need to have custom clearance, you don't need to calculate your shipping costs, they just need to download it. So when I say download it, this is how it works, right? So prospect visit your webpage. When they go there, let's say they want to buy, they click on the order button and then of course they pay, right? After they pay, they get access to the digital product. This is just how it works. It's so straightforward. Now, to add on this is what you need in order for you to automate the process. When they click order button and pays, you will need a digital e-commerce platform and a payment gateway to manage this. So now I'm going to go through with you the technical aspect, all right? And then they're going to access the digital product. To access the digital product, you will need a membership management and a download area for this part. You're going to have two of these in order for you to automate the entire flow. All right. Okay. So after this, I'm going to walk through on how to achieve this. For the international market, the one that I suggest is ClickBank. So I'm going to show you walk through on how to add your product inside ClickBank.com. So why ClickBank? I mean, there are many systems out there. The first one is that it has a marketplace for affiliates to promote your product. So it means that ClickBank already have affiliates. To a certain degree, if you are good at marketing, if you are skillful and you know to sell your own products, right? You drive traffic, create on funnel, and all this kind of stuff, and you start selling, right? Your product will appear in the marketplace that ClickBank has, and they have hundreds of thousands of affiliates, and they will start to see your product. So which means that you could get affiliates to promote for you so that you can get sales on so-called autopilot. And you don't even know who are these affiliates, right? They just come. Like we have affiliates who drive hundreds of thousands of website visitors to our product and we don't even know who they are, right? Because our product is inside ClickBank. Next, it has a fraudulent security system so that people would not be able to so-called scam your digital products. If their credit cards are fraudulent and so on, chances are they will not be able to go through buying from you. Next, it never fails to pay on time. I've been using ClickBank like more than 10 years, right? That I started to become ClickBank Platinum just about 7 years ago. And every year, you know, we receive ClickBank Platinum Award. But the key thing here is that every 2 weeks, they never fail to pay on time. Never. Next, it has many advanced features that you can use for free that ClickBank has. Now, the way how ClickBank works is this, is that you pay a one-time fee, I think $49 or something like that, and they make their money from every transactions for your business because they are also a payment gateway system. I think it's like 7.5% transaction fees that they charge. I know it's very high, right? But they have all these benefits and it's sort of justify why they can charge, not sell, they can charge at such a premium fees at 7.5. I think it's 7.5, right? But when you use their platform, then all the advanced features is yours for free that you can use. And it's actually not that hard to set up. It's a bit hard when you first get started, but after a while, you know, it's really not that hard. So I'm going to show you how to add your product inside ClickBank right now, okay? So if you don't have a ClickBank account, you go to clickbank.com and at the top there should be a sign up button. You click on the sign up button, it will take you to a page where you can create your account. If you like to watch the intro video, you can do that. Then you fill in the details and you're good to go. If you don't want to watch, go ahead and register. It's 100% free to join. Reading from his webpage. It's 100% free to join. Okay. Now, whatever you're seeing here, the only little remark is the design may be different as and when you're seeing this video. If you're watching this for a recorded version, maybe ClickBank has changed its website interface, who knows, right? But anyhow, there should be like a sign up button or link on clickbank.com. If you click on it, there should be a page for you to fill in your details, okay? So once you register, you're good to go. Registration for your account with ClickBank is free. you will have what we call an affiliate account. But to become a vendor, which means that if you want to use the platform to sell products, there would be a fee. And I'm going to show that to you right now, okay? Okay, I'm going to log in to my ClickBank account that is like dormant, that is like have 0.000 transactions, so that when you see this, it will look like your account when you first sign up in that sense, okay? So you can see here, this is after I have logged in. So as you can see, 0.000 because I don't use this ClickBank account anymore. It was for my past products that I'm no longer do anything with it, okay? So when you log in, you should probably see all the same. Now, if you see some bling bling stuff, the banners and so on, you can totally ignore those. Those are all ads where ClickBank sell to us, all right? As vendors, you know, we can run ads. So you can totally ignore that. Now, this training is to focus on one specific thing, which is to add your product inside ClickBank system. So if you add your product inside ClickBank system, then your product can also appear on the marketplace. So you go to ClickBank and you have signed up your account, and then you can click on login. And then I am going to put this, and then I'm going to paste the password and log in. So now this is the account, right? This is the dashboard, which again has nothing here. All right. But you can click on this marketplace. If your product is listed and if it's doing well, you're skillful, you get trained, you learn from some experts or guru, whoever's program, doesn't have to be mine. And then your product can appear in any of these categories, right? So let's say you are in a not so competitive, let's say home and gardening, right? So maybe you can get ranked here. Now, of course, if you're a newbie, it's really hard for you to get ranked in the like the e-business category, weight loss and so on. You know, I'm even having a challenge to get ranked in those competitive niche, right? I mean, I've been like the #1 product in the competitive niche, like #1 product in affiliate marketing category for months, right? And eventually I sort of lose my space because many of them have like really, I will use the word hype offers, right? I'm not saying that the products are not good, but it's really hype, and you know I just couldn't compete with that. But that's a whole different story, right? They probably have amazing products. They can do better than mine, whichever it is. Anyway, going back to here. So if your product is listed here in this marketplace, someone in this whole world here may go here. This someone is an affiliate and look for, say, a gardening product to promote, and they can come here and saw your products and decided to click and share as an affiliate, right? Go to dashboard, and then you're going to click on vendors setting. All right, so you click on my products. Right, so ignore whatever stuff that we have here. This is all outdated stuff. All right. So add a new products. This is just going to be a newbie tutorial. I'm not going to talk about all the other features. Those are all advanced stuff, like one-time offers, order bumps, all of those are advanced stuff. But in today's training, I'm just going to tell you like how to get your product, your first product inside ClickBank. So you come over here and then you're just going to click what kind of product that you're selling. So in our case, one-time digital product. Click here, and then you're going to fill in the details here accordingly. Now, these are very self-explanatory, but I'm just going to go through like super fast, like flash fast. Maybe not flash fast, like a ninja speed fast, okay? Product category, what kind of product it is. This one you can leave it as it is. Product title, what's your product's name? Language, if you are going for the English market, then of course it's English. Image, if you want to have an image to represent your product upon checkout, you got to have an image. Which page URL is where your sales letter is. So where can they actually read about your product before they buy, or watch a video to understand your product. If you want to send them to like a different sales page on a mobile device, then you put it here. If not, you leave it as it is. Currency, US dollar, self-explanatory. Product price, self-explanatory. You can put $10, $20, $30, $27, whatever price that you want. Refund policy, if you have a refund, then you put refund, depending on the days that you want, okay? So commission, how much commission you want to give to affiliates. If you want to have custom, then you click on custom. If you're not giving any affiliate commission, which means that you do not want affiliates to promote for you, then you click none. And this If you do not have a thank you page, you just want to like deliver to them the product itself, then you can upload the product here, maybe a file with all the links and so on. And when they pay to you, they will access this file. Or you can put a page and the URL goes here, and then the mobile thank you page if you have a different type of page. Now, what is this thank you page URL? Which means that after they have purchased, they will go to this page. That is what a thank you page URL is. Now, the right way to do this is you need to send them to a membership management tool. So the membership management tool is where it will help them to register an account so that they have their own login details. So the one that I use is members wishlist. So that is the software that I use. Let me just go ahead and this is the URL. And it'll take you to this page. And this software is the one that we use. It's a WordPress theme that manage our customers. So if you are my customers, you have your own login details, your username and password, and that is controlled by the wishlist member. Okay. I'm not too sure how much they're selling for right now. Whatever the price is, you can click on the pricing. It's up to you whether you want or not. But in this newbie series training, it's my job to tell you what is the resource that can help you to do all of this. Okay. All right, now I just want to bring up one more thing here that's very, very important, right? Don't worry about how to set up all of this because it's going to be step by step. It will tell you what are the things that you need to add on your sales page, your thank you page, and so on. All you need to do is click on this FAQ, right? And then click on creating your first product. And ta-da, creating your first product. The video tells you here. It teaches you step by step, every single step here. Now, it can be a bit intimidating at first, but here's the thing. It's all laid out for you step by step. Log into your ClickBank account, do this, click my site, every single thing. So if you can follow basic instructions like this, you can set up. You can follow basic instruction, you can achieve success. It's really that straightforward. It's all about being able to follow instructions. If it's proven, then just follow and you're good to go, right? So there you go. Just click here and follow through. And you have questions, you can always ask ClickBank and they'll be more than happy to tell you because they collect your fee and they want to earn from their transaction fee. They want you to sell. The more you sell, the more money they make. All right. Okay, so there you go. So that is on how you set this up. Now, the next question is this. If I set up my product, I have my thank you page, right? How do I actually deliver the products, okay? So in order for you to deliver the products, if you have PDF, right, then you just need to upload the PDF file into any cloud server, right? So you can use Google Drive or you have your own hosting, it's up to you. But for me, if it's not PDF, if it's video, I'll just use Vimeo. So this is Vimeo. So this is my Vimeo account. So I create folders for my different categories. And obviously I put all my videos in the category accordingly. So when the customer purchase, then they will be watching video streamings and all of the video streaming comes from Vimeo. I don't use YouTube, I use Vimeo because I want to keep it professional. Now imagine this, if you're selling products, if people are paying you money for your product, right? And you use YouTube, what kind of signal you are telling them? They're paying you money, but they're watching something that is available for free because YouTube relates to something that's free, right? So that's not a good way of how you should be doing business. I think that you should always reinvest into your business. I mean, that's just my humble opinion that you should reinvest in your business and having all of these tools, platforms, and so on. These are all your resources, right? Your tools, things that helps you to make even more money. All right. Okay, so there we go. So this is ClickBank, and that's how you deliver your digital products. Okay. All right, so there you go. So the next thing I want to share with you that is actually now's the best time for you to start the digital product business because you are going to be in the e-learning business, which is in the knowledge-based industry. Now is definitely the best time because people are staying at home. Not all countries are staying at home because the lockdowns are not for all countries right now. But just imagine this, throughout the process or the experience of staying at home, many people have started a new lifestyle, right? And the lifestyle or the norms of e-learning. The e-learning industry will grow tremendously. It's already growing, but now it will grow even far more faster, accepted very, very well. So the other new kind of digital product that it's selling well, that we are testing, in fact, you're actually experiencing it. So my new digital product is actually online class. So while digital products is amazing, but online class is what the market wants right now. And to prove this, you are actually attending an online class, right? That has become right now my new digital product that has been really, really successful. Because if you think again, when you do the online class, right, it's actually creating your digital product. Like for instance, I sell to you the recorded version, right? I mean, I'm not embarrassed to tell you that I sell to you because I really sell to you because I think that you should get it. It's really affordable and it's all good, so much value and so on. But you see, when I do my online class for free, there's no stress whatsoever because it's free. I'm doing this. I'm not worried about anything else because it's not for sale. It's like free. And at the same time, when I'm doing my online class for free, because it's being recorded through this platform right now, and when I do that, I now create my digital product without even actually creating, without actually working hard to actually do it and so on. No, it's just created by the way, and now I have a digital product to go with it. All right. Bye for now, and I look forward to connect with you again later on.